Stand back, stand back. Things are about to get fizzy, whizzy, and a little bit crazy.
Whee! Wow! Fizzy, whizzy, cock Fifi, are we safe?
Don't worry, Mimi. Every great scientist makes a little boom now and then. That's the fun of experiments.
Oh! So today we get to mix, test, and maybe even go pow-pow.
That's right, friends. So put on your safety goggles.
Power up your brains. And join us for today's amazing STEM experiment about...
Hello, friends! Welcome back to our very fun STEM lab. My name is Kak Fifi, and this is my best friend, Mimi.
Hi, everyone. How are you? I'm Mimi.
Today, we have a very cool STEM mission. We are going to build our very own submarine. Now, friends, have you ever wondered why some items float and some items sink?
That's a great question, Kak Fifi. Whoa!
Now, have you ever dropped something into the water and wonder what would happen? Will it stay on top and float, or would it drop to the bottom and sink?
When an object stays on top of the water, we say it floats. Things that are very light, like this plastic bottle or a leaf, float. Do you see that? Yippee! Wow! Whoa!
Amazing, Mimi! It has stayed on top of the water, which means that it floats. Now, how about this pebble? Do you think it will float?
Wow! Oh! It goes right to the bottom. When an object goes down into the water, we say it sinks. Wow!
Wow, Mimi, it looks like the leaves were very light and float, and the rocks were really heavy and they sank. So remember this very simple rule. Light things will float while heavy things will sink. Okay, Mimi, our mission for today is to create our very own submarine that we can control. It must be able to sink and float on command.
Aye, 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 Captain Kak Fifi. Captain Mimi reporting for duty. Friends, we need a clear plastic bottle, some straws, whee! And some coins. The coins are our secret weapon. Let's start building. First, get your plastic bottle. Make sure it's clean and has no water inside. Next, take your straws. We're going to tape the straws to the sides of the bottle. This will help our submarine stay balanced. Just a little bit of tape will do. Yay!
Ooh, I see someone! Hi, Kiki! Say hello to our super pal, Kiki! Are you going to help us today?
Yeah.
Awesome! Okay, friends, now that we have our submarine ready, we are going to put it in the water. But first, we are going to put our control system, which is the coins. These coins are what's going to help us make the submarine sink or float. Okay, Kiki, could you put 2 coins in? 1, 2. All right, and we are going to close it up and see what happens. Okay, we have 2 coins inside. Let's put it in the water and see what happens.
It's time for our first test. Put your submarine in the water. What happens? Wow, it's floating.
Wow, with 2 coins, our submarine is still floating on the water. All right, friends, let's add more coins into the submarine and see what happens. Okay, Kiki, you can put as many coins as you want. Oh, this is like a piggy bank, Mimi and Kiki.
Our
Okay.
piggy bank is empty.
Yes, and we have 1 million coins inside. Now it's time for our test. Let's see if our submarine will sink or will it continue to float. Are you ready, Kiki and Mimi?
Yeah.
Okay, now Kiki, you can help me put it onto the water. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's still
It's
floating.
still floating, but it's sinking a little bit more than before. Ooh. It's not floating as much as before, but it is still not sinking. Now, friends, let's see if we add more. Now, friends, you can see that our submarine has sunk just a little bit earlier. However, I want it to sink all the way to the bottom. So, we are going to add more things inside here. And we are going to use this colorful water beads. Okay, let's use the spoon so that it doesn't get messy. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, friends. Let's put the water beads in. Ooh, they're so colorful. Okay,
Water.
let's fill it up to half of the bottle. Whoa. Okay, let's try it. Now our submarine has been filled to half its capacity. Let's see if it will sink now. I'm going to close the bottle. You don't think it will? Mimi, what about you? Okay, let's try it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, half of it has sunk to the bottom. Okay, let's balance it.
Yep.
Let's see if it sinks.
Oh, it's still floating. I was correct.
It's still floating, but when it is full, it will sink. So, what do you think we should do to make it fully sink?
We put the whole everything inside here.
Yes, and I think we should put 2 more straws here and here to make it more stable. Last scoop.
Bilingual.
All right, our submarine is now full of water beads and coins. Let's see what will happen. What do you think will happen, Kiki?
I think you'll sink.
How about you, Mimi? Okay, let's find out. Are you ready? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's still, I think because
The
coins are at the bottom, so it's still sinking that way. Let's mix the coins together. Okay. So the weight needs to be evenly distributed. Okay, let's see. Now it's sinking, but it's still a little bit lighter on this side, so we need to put more coins on this side. Let's see. That's a great idea, Kiki. So we need to add more weight on the top. So I'm going to pour out the water beads.
A little bit.
And I'm going to put marbles instead because marbles are heavier.
A little bit of bleach.
Okay.
Just a little bit of water bleach.
Oh, hang on. Let me put the funnel in.
Yes.
1 second. Okay.
Funnel. Go.
Okay. Let's see if it works now.
No.
Okay, we've put more marbles on top and there's coins there. Okay, let's see.
3,
3, 2, 1,
go.
go. Oh, it's still a little bit light here. Okay, let's put even more marbles.
Yippee.
Okay, let's see if it sinks equally now. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, thanks.
Finally! Yippee! We have made our submarine fully sink. Now, Mimi, why did this happen?
Friends, think of the bottle as having stuff inside it. When the bottle was empty, it was full of air, and air is very light. The stuff inside was all spread out. So our submarine was less dense than the water around it. That's why it floats. And then we added our coins. Coins are much heavier than air. We put a lot more stuff into the same small space, so it became more squished together and packed. We made it more compact and heavy. So by adding the coins, we made our submarine more dense than the water. And when something is more dense than the water around it, it will always sink.
Whoa!
So friends, to recap, we first started with coins at the bottom here, and our submarine only sank this way because the top part didn't have anything in it, making it very light on top. And then we added our water beads, which made our submarine sink just a little bit, but not quite enough. So we added more water beads and our submarine did sink, but it was still sinking vertically because it was still heavy at the bottom. Finally, Kiki and Mimi had the great idea of adding marbles on top to make both sides as heavy. And finally, our submarine has fully sunk. So we have been able to change the properties of this submarine from floating to vertically sinking to now it is fully sinking. Great job, Mimi and Kiki. Parents and teachers, this experiment aligns with the Singapore MOE Primary 3 Science Syllabus under Systems and Interactions. By watching their submarine float and sink, your child is learning about density, which is the core reason why something floats or sinks. The submarine is a system, and the way it behaves is determined by its interaction with water. This is a fun, hands-on way for them to understand that the behavior of an object is the direct result of the forces acting upon it. For example, The more water beads, coins, and marbles we put in, the more likely it is for our submarine to sink. And the lesser stuff we put into the bottle, the more likely it is for our submarine to float.
Woohoo! Whoa!
Parents, you can take this concept even further. Firstly, you can try to make a submarine that floats just in the middle of the water, not on the surface and not at the bottom. This is all about density, and it's super fun to experiment with. Secondly, try using a bigger or smaller bottle. What happens? Does it need more or fewer coins to sink?
Yippee! Wow!
Thirdly, you can use different items like little stones, marbles, or even tiny toy soldiers to fill up your bottle.
Whee!
Experiment what happens when you use different bottles, different fillings, and different amount of fillings.
Woohoo! Mission accomplished, Mimi! Great job! Now we have been able to create submarines that we can control. We have created a submarine that will sink. And we created a submarine that will float in between and only sink halfway. Ooh. And we have created a mini submarine that will float. Ta-da!
Wow!
Look, friends, we have made all these submarines using water bottles, but we have changed the items in them, how much they weigh, and what items we chose to use. And we have been able to command our submarines using the things in them and also the sizes of the bottle to either sink all the way down, float halfway and sink halfway, and also completely float. Which submarine did you like the best?
What a fantastic mission, friends! I feel like a submarine pilot and a real scientist. We hope you had a blast learning with us today. Remember, science is everywhere. So keep exploring and keep asking questions.
Woohoo!
If you enjoyed this video and want to watch more STEM experiments like this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel at Fifi and Mimi. Till we see you in our next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
Jumpa lagi!